Okay, so this is a 2017 F-250, and it had the Sony system in it, and the customer wanted to upgrade from where the Sony system was. And so these systems, Sony systems, can be a little tricky. So the first couple of Sony systems we did in these Fords, we did the summing device, signal processor, and we could never quite get it right. So and it was really tough to actually get in there and tune it. So Fosgate actually came out with something called the DSR1, which allows you to add amplifiers to excuse me, the Sony system. And on their website, you can actually program this unit for this vehicle. So it's already pre-programmed as far as the settings are concerned. So basically, you just flash it, and then you wire it in, and you're good to go. Then they even make a iData-Link Maestro piece that will allow you to harness this thing in. So there's actually no cutting. So you disconnect the wire that goes into the factory amplifier. It plugs into this harness and then goes directly into the DSR1. And then from the DSR1, you go to your amplifiers. So in this system, beyond the processor here, we did all Electomedia. So on the front, we have the Mille Pro, the MPK165.3s for the front. We did the coaxials in the rear, the MPX165.3, and then the Mille Power 4-channel and the Mille Power 1-channel, along with the Audison. These are the brand new Audison Prima woofers, and it's a shallow woofer, and it doesn't need a lot of airspace, and they do require a sealed enclosure. So let's go check this thing out. So on the back here, we have as you can see, this is the Sony factory amplifier, and this is the DSR1. And like I talked about earlier, basically it plugs in with that T harness, so it makes the installation extremely easy. And then underneath the seat, we have the Hertz Mille amplifiers. Did a little custom panel, and then the two Prima 10-inch subwoofers. And then obviously we did the speakers behind the factory panel, so everything looks clean there. That's the rear, and then in the front, same as well. Actually, it's a 6x9 in here. What we did is we built a plate and then put the 6.5 in there. And the tweeters are in the A-pillars in the corners. So again, went behind the factory panels there, so everything looks nice and clean. Okay, so on the DSR1, the way you control it is through either your phone or through an iPad, or a tablet, or you can do it through Android as well. So in here, it's already tuned up. So on your basic tuning, that goes away if you do the pre-tuning on the download. So you don't really need that, because it actually sounds excellent. There's no need for that. But there are gain controls here. Also, time alignment is essential. And then you could also pick crossover points as well. Okay, if you have a truck like this, F-250, and you want to get a system set up, and you have the Sony, and you're not too happy with it, come down to Breakers. We can get you set up with the DSR1 Fosgate and a full Electomedia system. We're located at 465 North Oxnard Boulevard in Oxnard, or check us out at www.breakersmobile.com.